Greetings, gents. No music today. We're going to get right to it. Busy things happening here. We've got two more kids and some other people coming to the house to hang out right now. So we're going to just kind of squeeze this video in ASAP. Griff's going down for a nap. Let's make this happen. First things first, Malik still in first place. Still with the most points scored. Now with one loss, no one is undefeated at this point. Last week, Commissioner's predictions were wrong. I chose myself. I did not win. I still take myself every day of the week. Videos from the rest of the league, like I said in the thing this morning, in the Facebook thread. If anyone wants to make a video, upload it to YouTube, send me the link. I can post it on the homepage. We'll get you on the homepage. That goes for Angel, Max, Dave, anybody. You want to make a video, make it happen, shoot me the link. We'll get you up there. Remember, trade deadline November 16th. All trades need to be processed before the 16th. That's coming up, just less than 2 weeks away. The issue we had with a weekly payout, somehow, even with the decimal point scoring system, we still had a tie with Max and Dave. Gave it to Max because he had the most quarterback points, which is our official tiebreaker for any games in the season as well. If you guys want that to be different next year, let me know, and we can certainly make an adjustment. But that's going to remain stable for the rest of this year. Quarterback points is the tiebreaker. I'm also thinking next year we should up the dues by $25 a guy to get a bigger weekly payout, so that way it's more than just $15, maybe $25 or $30, so that way you really accumulate some money over the course of the season if you have some good high scoring weeks. But we can talk about that at the end of the season. And finally, playoffs. Everybody's still in it. Even Brian in last place is still in the playoffs right now. There's still 5 games left. If you win all 5 games, Brian could be 6-7. Definitely teams that are less than 500 are going to be in these playoffs for sure. So no one's out of it. Malik could lose the next 5 games, be 7-6, and be like a 5 seed. So keep fighting, keep making the waiver wire pickups, keep grinding it out. Angel is still in it as well. He's got a tough matchup against me this week. Matty Ice already dropped 31 on him, but Angel's still in it as well. So just keep grinding it out. A 3-5 team, which we have plenty of, could win 5 games and go to 8-5 and be like a 2 or a 3 seed. So just grind it. Malik's definitely not going to win 5 more games, so don't worry about that. Match for the week this week, Rob versus Max. A couple of 3-5 teams. Needs a big W here. Both of these guys need a big W to get them back on track, get them moving forward. Both these guys with good lineups, put up lots of points, but just have had some rough breaks this year. So let's break it down. Rob and Max. Robbie starting Marcus Mariota, nice waiver wire pickup, good weekly fill-in. His other two QBs have rough matchups at Denver and Minnesota this week, so that's a nice fill-in, Robbie. I give Mariota 20 points. Max has got Aaron Rodgers going with a nice matchup versus a bad Colts defense. He's going to make it rain, a good 26, 28 points there. Rodgers with 17 TDs and 4 interceptions so far this year, doing much better than he was last year, on pace for a good 34, 35 TDs. Robbie's running backs, pretty stout. He's got Mark Ingram and Melvin Gordon. Ingram with a costly fumble last week, got benched. Can he bounce back? We will see. I give him 14 points. Melvin Gordon, what a workhorse. Great draft pick. Very shaky last year, but he's making it worth your while for that draft pick this year. 2015, 0 touchdowns, 640 yards, and 184 attempts the whole season, 14 games. This year, 8 touchdowns already, 572 yards, and 161 attempts through 8 games. He's almost matched last year's attempts and yards with still half the season to go. So he's doing much better this year. I give him 22 points. Max has got DeMarco Murray and Derrick Henry. There's literally no one else on Max's bench that could be a running back in his lineup. So he's starting 2 guys on the same team. Fortunately, it's versus the Chargers. They're terrible, but I think it's going to cost him a little bit. I give DeMarco 18. I give Henry 8. Julio is already in there for 27. Odell, Eagles have a stingy pass defense. Boom or bust, 14 points for Odell. Dez, good matchup, but he does have Joe Hayden on him all day. I give him 16 points. Terrell Pryor has been a nice pickup. He's very consistent, 14 points, getting 5 to 6 grabs a game. Good PPR player, except for that stingy Cincy defense. But other than that, Pryor's been doing pretty good. Julius Thomas, TD only production guy. If he doesn't get the TD, he's averaging less than 3 points a game. So he's really relying on that TD, kind of a bust tight end this year. We're going to give him 8 points. Jimmy Graham, getting more involved in the offense. He's doing better. I'm going to give him 12 points this week. Didn't have a good game against his old team, against the Saints, which had a porous defense. I don't really know what happened last week, but I think he gets back involved this week. Flex position, Dante Moncrief for Robbie. Healthy. Can he get back on track with another good game this week? I think so. Another 12 to 14 points for him. On the other side, Max has got Tavon Austin going. Nice flex player going against the Panthers D, who is definitely not as good as last year, so I see him having a decent game as well. I'm going to give him 14. Seahawks for Robbie and Dolphins for Max. You got to choose the Seahawks here. The Bills are going to be reeling from their beatdown that the Pats handed to them. They're going to force the issue. They're going to try and make plays. They're going to make mistakes. Seahawks are going to capitalize. I like the Seahawks to have a nice day, 10 to 12 points. Dolphins, the Jets, get made fun of quite a bit, but honestly, they've been dropping points on people as well, so they could easily put 21, 28 points on the board and not make a lot of turnovers, and it's not a great day for the Dolphins defense. So we'll see, but I think they only get like 8 points this week. And then you've got the kickers. I didn't look up anything about them because they don't matter, and they keep missing extra points and can't make field goals, and they're getting just shit on from everybody in the league right now, so who cares about them? At the end of the day, tallied the scores pretty similar to what ESPN had. I've got Robbie at 137 and Max at 126. I think ESPN had this at 131 to 123. Ultimately, I like Robbie to get to 4 and 5 at this point. Max is going to drop to 3 and 6. Still doesn't mean he's out, but I think got to get up there. I think 6 wins is the minimum. You're going to need 6 wins to get into the playoffs. So still 5 games left. Keep fighting. Keep doing what you're doing. And enjoy the games today. Hope everyone enjoy that extra hour of sleep. And bye-week blues, no Pats game. That's okay. We're going to get back at it next week. Have a great weekend, guys. Peace. Send me your videos.